And she leaves me the fuck alone. Like, she gets it.
Hey, it be like that. It be like that. Sometimes you do need to get away. There's days where I unplug and just get the fuck away. Life can be overwhelming sometimes, and you need to get the fuck away and get a break.
Life can be overwhelming, but guess what you do? Like you just said, you get away and you get a fucking break.
Yeah.
You get you something to indulge in, do a comedy show, go to a club, talk to yourself, watch a documentary. You do something to release.
Talk to yourself.
You do something to release. Like, everybody go through shit. That's not an excuse no more. If I could list all the shit that I went through, but I don't feel sympathetic to people going through shit.
Yeah. I feel sympathetic going through, like, people going through shit, but it's like a way to handle your shit.
You letting it stop everything. I have no sympathy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's a way to figuring the shit out. Like I say, you gotta take a break and rethink some shit out and do that, but like there's a method to it. Like, you shouldn't be so unrational to fucking think that you're the only person going through some shit.
Try telling a whole bunch of taxpayers that shit.
Hey. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I mean, since yesterday was Resurrection Day, shout out to Jesus.
And his big ass Sanders.
How come, like, Jesus was here 33 years, right? How come we ain't never heard, like, yo, Jesus was a jokester, he used to play pranks? Like, it made Jesus seem like he wasn't fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo.
But look at the people he kept around him. You know he had some kind of sense of humor. He had prostitutes, vagrants.
I was like, yo, it make him seem so uptight. Some dudes like, nah, you don't play with Jesus like that.
But you play with everybody.
He was 33 years old. You never heard about this man telling jokes or nothing. Laughing.
I'm sure he was the hell of a man.
I literally had a conversation similar to this the other day. Like, do you think it would be possible for Jesus to have dark humor?
Yes.
What?
Say it again. You said, would it be possible for Jesus to what?
To have dark humor.
Isn't his daddy the creator of all?
Allegedly, yes. But like he was supposed to be this, I don't want to say perfect being because he wasn't perfect, right? But he's supposed to be like, when you think of Jesus, right, and then like y'all alluded to, like he's supposed to be like this supreme being amongst us. So like I find it hard to believe that he would find dark humor to be funny.
I don't. I feel like as humans, we all have so many different complexities about us. Like, none of us are, it's not BJ, you're a sergeant in the military, and that's all the fuck you are. Ooh, yeah. Like, it's not that. I know that's not you. I know it's not you. Don't get on me, okay?
You say hoorah?
You said ooh,
it's not even hoorah. I know it's hoorah, but anyway.
Ooh, y'all.
Oh yeah. I couldn't copyright infringement. I couldn't take that, you know. Hey Gary.
What's up, Lucious sister?
Oh, that sounds so perverted when you say it.
Damn.
Lucious, doesn't it sound perverted?
Look here, no comment. Okay. We'll let me breathe, man.
But like we're so complex as people. So I think that yes, he could be savior of them all and be out this positive person, but he could still get down on some shit. That's just me.
I'm like, bro, they make Jesus seem like he was just a dick. Simple as that. Like, he didn't care. Like, even when he turned water into wine at that party, like, he did a straight face.
Like, you gotta have a sense of humor to, like BJ said, allegedly create or help influence this. You can't be no straight laced motherfucker.
I don't know.
Calling Jesus a motherfucker is crazy.
Allegedly.
That's Lucious Friendz podcast. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna get in trouble for that.
That's wild.
You know, you say some wild shit like that, people like, yo, Jesus is gonna strike you down. Like, no, bro. He's got way more worse problems to worry about. I promise. Then the Lucious and Friendz podcast episode once it.
They knew how bad my mouth was when they created it, so I'm sure it don't shock nobody.
If he strike you down, please strike you down on the camera, on the show.
Shit, please strike me down, make my booty a little bit.
We can do this for likes.
That's all I need.
For his podcast episode 126, I'm pandemic proof. I got my friends with me. I got hot girl lineup. BJ, how y'all doing tonight? How was your Easter?
Good. It's work.
Nah, you know, I thought it was cool, right? Like I told you that last time, didn't I?
Man.
That's okay. That's gonna be a new religion. Get hip to it until we could take the fuck off.
Man.
And my members gonna be called motherfuckers.
Man. Let's get it. Hell no. How was your week, man?
I think I don't know if it was you, Lucious, or if it was BJ talking about Abbott Elementary.
Oh, I thought we both talked about it. Yeah.
Shout out to my baby daddy. He gave me his HBO Max login information to create a profile for me. And I watched all of season 1 of Abbott Elementary. And when I say I fucking loved it.
That's just hilarious.
I fucking loved it. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. And I'm so mad it was only one season.
Nah, it's definitely on the second season right now.
Like, I think it's like 3, actually.
It's on
okay, well, maybe I just watched season 1, but I saw season 1.
It's on Hulu, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, I got HBO Max. I don't have Hulu unless somebody want to give me the login.
You shouldn't be saying stuff like that on the internet.
That's Netflix that's doing that shit, not Hulu. We family. The fuck?
Stealing.
You think Netflix is the only one gonna be doing it? Them motherfuckers finna be on that. Especially if Netflix makes the money.
But you can't say shit. Oh, go ahead, BJ.
No. I was just gonna say that the rumor has it that they lost a lot of customers saying that shit.
Yeah.
So they kind of backtracked because people was like, "Oh, y'all on this type of shit? Well, fuck it, I'll just cancel my subscription."
And for real, we be honest, Netflix has fell off any fucking way.
But just think of my situation. I got a kid to stay in Memphis. You telling me I can't give my kid I pay for 3 TVs. One of her TVs can't be here just because it ain't at my address.
No, I'm with you. I understand their plight, but I think a lot of that is their fault because they had made these super high extravagant, high budget ass movies, right?
Right.
And to me, they just didn't account for like how much that would really cost them.
Giving out all these $1 million contracts for comedy shows.
You know what I mean? Like, which, you know.
Relax. Keep giving out that comedy show money now.
Because I think, Chris Rock get 20 mil a special, right? Or something crazy like that.
It was worth every bit of it for me, but it's like you said, I think they over.
Yeah, but I mean,
real ratchet today.
What they did is oversaturated the comedy market now because everybody's got a special. Back in the day when you had a special,
you had to work for it.
Nah, that too, but it felt special.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I remember when the Pimp Chronicles came out and it felt like an event.
I mean, I see your point, but I think based on the comics fan base, like it'll still feel that way. That just depends on your fan base. Anytime that Dave come out with something, it feels special to me. Now,
but I'm just saying when you got 700 of them though.
Yeah, it's like music,
the ones are gonna be the ones. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like an album. It has to be perfectly timed. I think Chris Rock perfectly timed this motherfucker. Like he didn't do it as soon as the slap. He let it simmer for, you know what I'm saying? Like he perfectly timed this.
Yeah. I mean, and for certain people it does feel special. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of other people, you be like, who is this?
Yeah. The other but yeah, like to that point though, the only other thing that I will retort with is like I found a couple comics because I'm on Netflix
Me
just
too.
searching stand-ups, and I'm looking, right? So, usually within like the first 10, 15 minutes,
What up,
I
Key?
listen to them. If it's somebody I don't know, I give them about a good 10, 15 minutes. And then go from there. But then I found like a shit more than a couple people. I was like, oh, this motherfucker funny. You know what I mean? So then I
That's
was
how I found Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy's hilarious.
That's how I found Fluffy though. One night drunk on Netflix. Okay, fuck it. Let me watch. And I watched his whole 4 or whatever he had on there because he was Magnet. I liked it.
Magnet.
What up, man? And Magnet.
Ooh, Fluffy. What we got for topics tonight, guys?
Never go to work on a Monday.
Fuck that. You might as well get this shit out the way. I use Monday to gauge how my week gonna be. If Monday goes smooth, and we straight.
Well, Mondays are my day. I go every other Tuesday and Thursday. But I had to get some shit fixed on my computer today. Yeah.
Y'all see how people are paying for the Instagram and Twitter check?
Yeah.
It verifies if you basically rich. Like motherfuckers will be like, you see the little things where motherfuckers like, I'm not interested in you, and then they show that they got a check.
People are so fucking vain.
So would y'all pay $15 for a blue check and all the perks of it?
Lucious, look at me and answer that question.
I'm just asking. That is something to be asked. I'm not paying for that shit either.
Nobody on this show is paying for that shit.
15, you paying HBO Max money for a check on a social media platform?
And when everybody else got a motherfucking check, I don't give a damn. I don't even like people.
Yo, I wouldn't know. But it means something to the young people. Do you got a check? Like, bro, what? I told this one cat, he was like, yo, you got a check? I was like, nah, nigga, I'm cool in real life. Like, fuck that check, yo.
BJ, what the hell you doing?
I'm sorry, y'all. This is work shit. Sorry. I'm listening. You just gotta kind of get me affected.
I feel you, cuz.
I apologize.
It's all right, man.
Hey, time to celebrate. I got my main hoe back and I'm working on a couple prospects.
Hey, I'm just living, baby.
My birthday coming up. I gotta get right.
What does that mean?
Huh?
I said, what does that mean?
I mean, because it's gonna be shit that I want to do, and I'm gonna have to have a person for the occasion.
Oh.
You could be added to the list too.
You heard that, Key? Go ahead and hop on that list, man. Hey, go ahead and verify it with the ding.
Hey, please don't make me spit on my computer because I can't even remember who. I can't even remember who it was, but I spit all over this motherfucker. My 6 is sticky now.
Okay. All right.
Please don't do that. I don't know how to clean a computer.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't paying for no check though. All I do though.
Because after a while, when everybody pays for a check, is it really special?
Was it special to begin with?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what it signified. Like somebody was telling me that it just signified that you're valid. You are who you say you are.
Yeah, and then I mean, it does like if you got like a certain amount of followers.
Yeah, but you got 200 followers. Why the fuck you got to check?
Exactly. Why can't you have one?
These 200 motherfuckers know who you are.
Yeah, for some people, 200 motherfuckers don't know who the fuck they are.
Like, I think they adding friends to my Facebook list because I don't know half these motherfuckers.
Yeah, some shit be popular. I'll be like, who tagged? They tagged me in what?
Like, who ugly ass baby is this? I don't know them.
Yeah, speaking of ugly, you know how people say, I know my worth?
Mm-hmm.
It's clear a lot of people don't know they fucking worth.
Can you base it on what you look like though? Can you base your worth on what you look like?
And no, but there's a reason you sleeping on the air mattress right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. The reason why your significant others leaving drinking the juicy juice.
I don't even
Saying,
say
"Nah,
I don't even say I know my worth. I just say I just need somebody to reciprocate the same energy I put out.
got you."
I know the type of person I am. I just need that in return.
And some people been toxic forever. Like,
I didn't say I wasn't toxic. I'm just good.
I'm just saying.
Look at that.
Some people don't know they were.
I didn't say I wasn't toxic now. Don't get it fucked up.
You couldn't just let that.
Oh.
Well,
really? Ask Bill how the fuck I stopped that. I don't want that.
Well, that's the thing. They not your friend. It's
they're a follower.
I don't want nobody following me.
Why?
For what?
I mean, but maybe they follow you because they're a fan. You can let people be fans of you. It's okay.
Hey, you said you're looking for a couple more prospects.
Not on the intranet.
You did say that loud as shit.
Not on the intranet.
Wait a minute. So what? Why? Okay, let me ask you this. Why would you not be okay with a prospect finding them on the internet?
Because the last nigga that I decided to date that I found on the internet snatched my glasses off while I was on the highway talking about we finna kill us both. I think I'm gonna pass for a little bit.
But are all men on the internet gonna be that man?
No, it does not. But I would just rather feel the chemistry and all that shit person to person. Not saying that I haven't met some cool people on the internet after the situation, because I have. But I just rather have it be a face-to-face thing.
So all your prospects can only be within
I didn't say that.
area?
No, I mean, what's local? Because most of them stay about an hour away from me.
Well,
at least.
That's local. That's a little dry. That's you drive, you cut on the album, you halfway through it when the time you get there.
I mean, no, I got a couple in different states, but they don't really count.
Why not?
Until I go visit that state.
Oh. I'm just asking because, I've been out the game for a minute. So
it's not that, but you got people for specific reasons. If I want to go out and shit like that, of course.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But that's some shit that women say. Only women get that off.
Lies. You can't tell me as a single man you ain't have one girl that's gonna suck your dick real good. Coochie may not have been that great. However, she was a head goblin.
No. If they was on the team, they was putting in work in all aspects. Head
must be nice. It's so hard to find one that got everything.
I am the person who chooses the roster. So if you fall short in something, what do I need you for?
Because I feel like everybody falls short in something. Everybody falls short in something.
And on top of that, you're a horrible general manager because you don't even know what make your team succeed.
Oh, I succeed all the time. I make my team succeed.
So what if the 3-point shooter ain't hitting 3-pointers like they normally do?
We can have a conversation.
You gotta have a team of everybody doing everything, man.
But no, see, if you have a team where everybody's doing everything and everybody is skilled at the same thing, it's nothing special about it. See, I got somebody skilled in this aspect, and where he lack in this aspect, this one pick up in that aspect, and where they both lack in this one aspect, this nigga right here pick up all of it, but he ugly. Like you gotta.
But see, that's the thing. That's where I'm a little confused, right? Because you're dealing with people who like there's a part of them like doesn't satisfy you in some way.
I mean, absolutely. I'm dating. I'm not looking for these people to be my next mister. I'm dating.
Got it.
You gotta filter through shit.
Neither was I when I was out in the world. But like you had mentioned it, right? If your head trash, I'm not gonna have fun fucking you. So like, I'm not just gonna keep dealing with you.
Right. And in that aspect, I stopped fucking them, but we still cool. We still go out and clown. We still do all of that.
That's
Because
why women can get that off.
Gotcha.
Because when you say y'all go out and clown, most of the time he's paying for that. And you just out having a good time being cute.
I mean, I will say that it's reciprocal. It's tit for tat. If I call him and say, let's go out, I'm paying. If he called me and say, let's go out, he paying.
That's why I use the word most of the time, because I knew you was going to respond with that. That's why I said most of the time.
And I make more. I don't mind paying most of the time because I make more.
Yeah, yours is not really ideal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your situation is not ideal. Like most people that go out and kick it, they not even trying to reciprocate for the most. You have to say something half of the time. Like, damn, I know I didn't pay for shit.
I know. If we go on 2 good dates and we have fun on both dates, I'm not saying perfect, but we kicked it. Third one on me. Like, I don't do that because I'm not dating somebody or talking to somebody for financial. I've been holding financial down for a long motherfucking time. Additions will help, but I'm not after you for that. So you have to show me something more. We're gonna have to have a connection. We have to be able to talk, clown. I'm a damn fool. You're gonna have to be able to fit in all aspects around that. It's not just money.
Hey BJ, I got a question.
Shoot.
How would you feel if you found out that your current partner, your wife, was using sex toys in the room with you that she had from a previous relationship?
Well,
you wouldn't be able to tell, but what if you found out something?
I mean, I feel like if a woman has had a sex toy for a long time, that's not a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? If she found a toy that she liked and she use it.
Let me ask you. Go ahead, come my bad.
No, that's it. I mean, just
okay. So let's flip it. Is it nasty if a man buys a sex toy with a girlfriend from a previous relationship, but then uses it on his?
What sex toy are we talking about?
He's talking about
a bullet.
He's talking about a bullet.
So you're saying that he bought a bullet, use it on one woman, they break up, and he pulls out the same bullet on another woman?
Yes. I've been in that situation, and she fucking snapped. He said he did, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
if you know him like you say you know him, do you think he cleaned it?
No.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it depends on. Yeah, if he cleaned it, what's the big? I don't know. What's the big deal? But I feel like most women would be like, "No, go get a new one." So,
she found out the same day I found out.
Wait, y'all was? Oh man. Okay. So y'all was like.
I was over there. She decided to come over there on some big bad tantrum and thought she was telling me some shit that I didn't know already.
Y'all Eskimo sisters with
but I already knew the situation, and she ended up finding out a whole bunch of shit that she didn't know. So
y'all Eskimo sisters with
it was pretty comical.
That's funny. That's hilarious. But I mean, yeah, I said, like, I don't know.
I don't know. I just think the theory behind it. I understand, even if the man cleaned it, don't use no sex toy that you had on your previous girlfriend.
Okay, but okay. Here's my question, right? That if that is so egregious, but he using the same dick that he put inside her to put inside you.
Hopefully he wash it.
Huh?
Hopefully he wash it.
Yeah, but really, like, how can you be so? How is using a toy so egregious? But I'm using the same dick.
Because I can be certain that he's washing his dick. I can't be certain that he washed the toy.
How can you be certain that he washed his dick?
I'm not finna fuck with nobody that ain't washing their dick.
But how can you be certain?
If I'm sucking the motherfucker, I know if it's clean or not.
But you already there, though. Like, you already got it in your mouth.
So nah, you gonna get a sniff before you put it in your mouth. Like, What? You gonna smell it before? If he don't wash it, you gonna smell it before it go anywhere near your mouth.
Okay. So wouldn't that be the same thing with the bullet? You would be able to smell it, right?
No, because my nose ain't at my coochie.
No, but you could ask the question. Hey, let me smell that real quick. Right?
See, that's why everybody that I've ever let use a toy on me, crack that motherfucker fresh out the case. I don't give a fuck what you do afterwards.
I get it. I don't get it, but I mean,
because I don't believe he washed it. I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay, I hope he did.
Me too.
But it might be his thing. He might just want to collect different type of juices on that thing, and I don't know. I don't know the man, so you know what I mean.
You do.
It's wild.
Hey, what about Bud Light?
What? Yo, please explain, because I have no idea.
Bro, you know that's for the whites. I had to ask one of my white colleagues about what the fuck it was about. Because I don't drink beer for one, and I don't give a fuck about Bud Light. Well, he was basically saying, I guess these new cans have like a pride rainbow on them, and they have a transgender person, a picture of a transgender person on the can.
Well, they can't drink beer.
Look here. So dude was like, no, they forcing the agenda on us. I'm drinking such and such. And I was like, all right, bro. Like,
but it's cool when they have the American flag on the motherfucker.
I mean,
choose your battles, people.
Are all the cans gonna be this way? Is the new can going to change the flavor? Like, because I know some of these whites been drinking that for years, and you just like, oh no, they got this on the can. I just can't drink it no more. That's wild to me. Like, listen, I'm not gay. Ain't never been gay. Won't never be gay. Love pussy way too much. But they could throw a goddamn rainbow on a Hennessy bottle. Guess what? Still gonna be drinking straight from that motherfucker.
That's what I was just gonna say. Does the can change the formula that's in the motherfucker?
All the formula's the same. Like, just because this got a rainbow on it, that don't mean I'm gay.
You think you gonna start saying yes?
You just put a rainbow on it. Okay, cool. Like, whatever. Still gonna drink it.
So if you pour it in a glass, is that like what?
You don't know what
I have those glasses that I pour my Hennessy in. Are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about if you pour the
man, right, Key, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, listen, man. You know, far too often people just get hung up on the wrong shit. Like, never mind the fact that it fucking snowed in LA this year.
People be worried about the wrong thing.
It fucking snowed
in LA,
nigga.
You know, I was in Baton Rouge before the year I moved. It snowed twice.
Fuck all that. What about the shit we said in broad motherfucking daylight? And I'm gonna fuck up the mood right now. I'm gonna say that shit. The Dalai Lama kissed the little boy
and told him,
y'all worry about what the fuck rainbow was on the goddamn Bud Light can.
It ain't even the most egregious. It is egregious that he kissed him.
You like that word today?
But it's more egregious that he said, "Hey, suck my tongue." What?
I was getting my computer fixed at work, and I was just scrolling through Instagram. I was like, and then they came back talking about it was a joke. Bitch, no.
That is not a nigga, no.
Ain't nothing funny about that.
The Dalai Lama would be toothless fucking around with me.
I would have kicked his peaceful ass.
The Dalai Lama got a little hot and bothered.
I don't know. All he did was apologize. My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Because he got a shitload of followers, and they probably.
But we worry about the goddamn Bud Light can.
He's like the Pope of Tibet.
I just told somebody that.
Yeah, he's literally like Tibet's like Pope. So it's like, you know, obviously those people who
Follow
can't,
him.
can't set aside, who can't use logic, right? They have to just go by faith and all that. Like they can't put that aside and go by logical shit. They just like, oh no, they gonna defend them. So it's just like a Trump supporter. They're the Trump supporters of Tibet. You know what I mean?
It's sick. That's fucking sick.
Tell you what's even more sick.
Ooh, is this gonna be that episode?
Yeah, probably so. Well, I'm gonna try to get to something light, I swear. I was pissed off that 6ix9ine got beat up at the gym.
Why?
Because I wondered why they didn't get George Zimmerman first.
Cause can you pour me something stronger?
Was it in Florida that he got beat up?
Boy, that dude ain't hard to find.
Oh, well, I think that I honestly think that George Zimmerman has like airtight security around him.
He got to.
I think the Klan, even though I don't, is he white? What is he?
I don't know.
Ain't no telling. Probably Greek.
But I feel like the Klan probably still like got him under watchful eye. Like that's their guy.
And you got to realize that the definition of gangster that we're used to is not the definition of these new age gangsters.
That is.
These motherfuckers will tell the heartbeat.
Oh, okay.
These ain't the same gangsters. I don't know where the fuck we went wrong.
You can tell by when you see the mugshots, they gonna tell, bro. They be crying in the mugshot.
I know by them tight ass pants they gonna tell.
All right.
Squeeze out all the troops.
All of it. They waiting. All they need is a cigarette and a piece of chicken.
Man. Oh, a damn video game. You get that motherfucker Oculus, this nigga gonna tell everything.
Like I had to ask one of the young niggas,
In
like,
the metaverse.
if you gonna do dirt and niggas done snitched on you, why don't you do it with the one nigga that you know ain't gonna tell on you? Yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Do it by yourself.
By your fucking self.
Well, okay, but some jobs require more than one, right?
Don't do it.
That ain't your job then, my guy. If you gotta worry about other motherfuckers, then that probably ain't the job for you.
But Lou, if I came to you and I said, hey, we can do this job and get 15 mil, you ain't coming with me?
But see, this is the thing. What you gotta learn
how much of the cut if I get?
There's only two of us, so you're gonna get half, obviously.
You gotta learn when you start doing shit by yourself, you learn how to place
I might consider it.
You learn how to place your pawns in certain positions. You learn how to have people do shit for you that's going to be part of the plan, and they don't even know that it's part of a plan.
All right, Bishop, Magic, Don Juan. You got to put your pawns in certain positions because the rooks, they the ones that's in the way. But you got to
say shit. Like I'm trying to lead you to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Really man, baby, I'm trying to better both of us. What the fuck you mean?
I'm trying to lead you to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
So all you gotta do is listen. Shut up and listen. We're gonna make it.
All right,
man, what a time to be alive.
It's wild out here, man. What's a popular saying that annoys you?
Period.
I heard one today that I'm like, yo, I don't even understand that.
What?
You know how when people say if a bird shit on you, it's good luck?
No, I never heard.
You never heard it before? You heard it before?
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, who was it good luck for? The motherfucker that didn't get shit on, right? Like, how did that come to be? Like, did the motherfucker get shit on by a bird and then he just became a millionaire overnight or something? Like, what happened?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm happy that you brought that up. I was on the phone with my auntie today, and we were talking about sayings and where they get their origins. Y'all know how the graveyard shift came about?
Mm-mm.
People used to be passed out drunk, or just fucking passed out, and motherfuckers thought they was dead, and they would bury them. But back then the graves weren't that deep; they were shallow, and it came to where A lot of them motherfuckers was digging themselves out, and they was buried. So when they started burying people, they put a little bell. I don't know. And they had somebody watching the graveyard. So if they hear the bell, they know a motherfucker alive. They can come help them out the grave.
Boy, that's a rapid response to
Random facts. It's about random facts. I'm telling you.
Hey, I just found out what the QR and QR code stood for.
Is quality the Q?
No.
Questionable?
Nope. Quick response.
What?
Yeah. Quick response code. I was like, damn, I thought it would be, I'd rather just say quick response code. QR.
One of my favorite sayings ever is when a motherfucker say, hey, shit in one hand and wish in the other.
I ain't never heard that before.
See what one fills up first. That's my favorite. Damn.
I think my favorite is I don't shit where I eat.
Yeah. I heard my uncle tell my aunt some shit one day when he was mad at her. He said a rabbit got more than one hole to go into. I had to sit down and think about that.
Or somebody tell me what this means. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Because the hunter hunts the rabbit. It's all fun and games, as in hunting. But when the rabbit got the gun, it's not fun. So the hunted becomes the hunter.
Oh, okay. I never knew what the fuck niggas was talking about.
Or my favorite one, our young believe fat meat greasy.
That's a good one. Of course, my guy from Hustle and Flow is a pig's pussy pork.
And that's a hell of a question.
That's a good, because it is pork.
It is.
But you got to think about it for a second. Is it? Yeah, it is. Damn. That's a long ass way to just say yes. Like, yes is one syllable. But you say that whole shit, that's crazy.
Oh, it's funny. Like, you gotta hang with some country motherfuckers.
Yeah. My grandmother used to say, like, they'd be like, don't you hang out with that person to have your name so far out in the street, you need a net to catch it. Like, damn.
Net, you gotta reach.
Yeah.
When I first had my daughter, her grandmother, like her daddy worked, we stayed with his parents. And her dad worked the late shift at Sam's. And so I would drive to go get him or whatnot. And I was packing Erin up one night. She said, I know you not finna take that baby out there in that nighttime air. And I said, nighttime air? Like, cuss clean the fuck out for one. But as I've gotten older, I realized that it is a temperature shift in the air when it gets dark, and that's what the fuck she was talking about.
She called it the nighttime air.
She called it the nighttime air.
Yes, ma'am. You just be like, no, ma'am, I wasn't. I wouldn't. Oh, you know what? Switching gears for a second, but I wanted to bring this up, and I want to bring it up before I forget it. Okay. So have you guys heard that there's a new documentary coming out on Hulu?
Freaknik.
Talking about Freaknik.
Your boy tripping. Like, your boy having a whole convulsion. I hope he okay.
Let me ask y'all a question. If you watching this documentary and then you see your mama or your auntie on this video pop locking and dropping it on a goddamn Ford F-150, what happens to you mentally?
Can I be brutally honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be surprised if I didn't see my mama and my auntie on the video. on the back of an F-150, pop locking and dropping it.
Well, I don't know what auntie you talking about. It can't be my mama.
Where your recollections
I
at?
don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Girl, right? Where are your recollections at? That was the hottest thing popping back then.
I don't never remember my mama going to Georgia. So
Hey, they be thinking I'm talking shit about mama when I be talking about it.
We famous. How many followers we got?
We famous now. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I saw that shit and my mama was out there just, oh my, I would never be able to watch TV again.
What if she hit you with the baby boy? Mama gotta have a life too.
No, I don't want to hear that shit.
Talk about Bubba. You had to know it, like, oh God.
But my thing is, BJ act like, and it's not
His
down.
mom wasn't young. His mom didn't live a life.
It ain't saying nothing bad about our moms because they were excellent moms, but they had fucking fun and they knew how to.
And it's not like she created OnlyFans and uploaded old freak.
Right, like it ain't shit like that.
You going out to have fun is one thing, but like these women were like on these cars like asshole naked though.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever found out what PPG stood for?
Listen, these women were on the goddamn cars.
You want to answer my question?
And if I ever saw, I can't see my mother. I know she's not on there, but I could just imagine. I'm just kind of like imagining because it's gonna be a nigga, right, that watched that video and gonna see his mama or his auntie.
I'm still waiting on you to answer the question though.
You know what I mean? I know what it means. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb.
And you still have some quarrels?
But okay, so I just cannot imagine either one of them, your mama or my mama, just asshole naked on the goddamn.
Well, I'm not saying they're gonna be now. They still classy motherfuckers. I'm not saying that they're gonna be booty hole naked.
But like that's what I mean.
They ain't gonna be them motherfuckers.
Like the raunchy acts.
Yeah.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Like if a highlight tape of Freaknik came out, your mom was in it, and she's a star. They'd be like, "Yo,
no." I'm talking more on the sidelines, dancing, partying.
Yeah, that
drinking monkey on your back.
Of course, I know they did that.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Freaknik. Like,
well, I mean, but yeah, not everybody that was at Freaknik was.
See, my mom would have been right next to Uncle Luke in the video trying to get some likes.
Lucious.
She had self-esteem issues. We didn't know it until she got older. That's all I'm saying.
Well, where the fuck is Bill and Lee said? Because clearly,
no, Lee's agreeing with him. She
didn't agree with that.
She did. She said,
"Oh Lord, yes, she just did." Fuck.
I'm not playing, man. I think I'm making this shit about my mom.
You're a comedian. You're a comedian, so I take your shit with salt.
When I be talking about my family, this is really be happening.
I take everything with a grain of salt.
I would not be shocked.
Well, add another grain.
Yeah, like my mom was wild, man. She never hit that though.
That was a good one by me. Just
now, I mean, that's a gift and a curse.
Nah, I think I would rather have my mom not hide that she was wild than grow up and think she was perfect, and then realize, oh,
I'm the exact opposite. Don't tell me shit.
It's a gift because you learn shit, but it's a curse because you never trust.
But as a woman, I think you need to, like me and my mom are polar opposites. You know what I'm saying? She's real preppy. She's all of that. And because I had a complex growing up of, damn, my mom's perfection. I'm never going to reach that point type of deal. And it wasn't until I gotten older and it was like, I was having conversations. She was like, shit, I ain't nowhere near perfect. Well, bitch, you should have told me that when I was growing up. Maybe I wouldn't have all these complexes.
She couldn't tell you that.
She couldn't. I don't blame her at all. We've had conversations about it.
Yeah, she had to try to mold you into.
But that wasn't the right way to mold.
Yeah, but do you think that's like in a? Because I heard a dude in the Breakfast Club. He was talking about how, as a child, you should be able to disrespect your parents and try to build. Hold on, so relax. Let me cook.
I ain't said a word.
No, your face said everything though. Let me cook. But you should be able to just you should be able to question what your parents say. That way you gather your own thoughts and figure out the shit that way, rather than just be told this is why and that's it.
Well,
but those are two different things.
You question an authority.
You open up by saying disrespect.
But I mean, questioning somebody's authority.
Disrespecting and questioning are two different things. That's why my face did that when you initially said disrespect. Now, I firmly believe that you should be allowed to question. What the fucked up view that our parents had when we were younger is questioning equals disrespect. That does not. That is, you know what I mean? All of us know that if we was asking a question about something, we weren't trying to disrespect. We was literally just trying to learn. But our parents put that in our brain, like if we ever asked a question, that was disrespect.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But no, you should absolutely be able to question something because, again, that's the best way to learn. If I'm intrigued about something, or I'm trying to get to know like what this means, I should be able to question. But if I did that, what you questioning me for? You know what I mean? So
right.
I allow my
one answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not, but I allow my kids to be inquisitive. And if it comes to a point where I feel like they're pushing the limit, we have an open communication where I'm, hey, okay, maybe you need to reword your questions or take some bass out of your voice because some ain't meshing with me.
Look at it, it actually helps long term. So when they
does. It helps for critical thinking. It helps for like my oldest spit some shit to me one day that blew my fucking mind. Me and her dad had been preaching shit to her. You got to pay attention to your surroundings, yada yada yada. And when we stopped getting on her, she reiterated that shit, and it was like, God damn. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So the questions that you were asking, you were compiling to do it in your own way. But shit, you got it. It may not be the way that I got it, but you fucking got it.
Right, that's that new math.
It's that new math. It's that new math.
That new math.
Yeah, like it can be dope, but you have to be able to, because us as parents, we always go to the I'm right, you wrong type of deal. And we want our kids to be successful. That shit got to start in home. They have to be able to critically think. They got to be able to do all of that, you know what I'm saying, independently. Because we're the ones to push our kids out at 18. How you going to push them out if they ain't prepared?
Do y'all agree with that?
No. My daughter...
You agree with that, BJ?
Agree with... I'm sorry, what was the question?
You know how like a lot of parents kick their kids out when they're 18. Do you agree that might be...
Oh, no. And this is me speaking as a nigga who don't have kids, so I gotta throw that out there. Right. But no, I do not agree with that. Unless they're going to the military, right? I don't think that an 18-year-old person, well, let me back up. I don't think a motherfucker that's 18 should be going to the military, for real. But I understand that the military need these numbers. But besides that, or going like off to college, like, you know, you just kicking them out at 18, no.
This motherfucker's going to real college and struggling.
Yeah, I think that but I mean, you know, you are going to college to like better yourself, but that's not like kicking you out the house. That's letting you go out there.
My mother moved into a 1-bedroom a week after I went to college. That's kicking me out the house.
She didn't kick you out the house because you chose to go.
No, I was told that I was going to school and I was getting out of Missouri.
So are you saying that you didn't want to go to school?
I had a job. When we did those mock interviews in college, I had a job at a bank lined up. I wanted to work.
But you didn't want to go to college?
And at that point, I didn't think I was ready.
Oh, how did you not think? Never mind.
Because emotionally, I wasn't ready.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But see, like, I agree with BJ, though. I don't. When Erin graduates in 25, I'm buying a duplex. She will stay on one side of the duplex, and me and her sister will stay on the other. Yeah, 25. 25.
What the fuck?
Her sweet 16 is in September. She'll be a junior.
What the
20 fucking 5. Yeah. Goes real quick, don't it?
What the I'm sorry.
She's the youngest. You know, she started school at 3. So she's one of the youngest in her graduating class, but she graduates in 25.
Man, that's 2 years.
Yeah.
That's what fucked me up. That's 2 years from now.
Yes. But you know what? Having an open communication with her, she let me know that she's not ready to go to a 4-year university and she wants to try a trade school or taking classes at a JUCO. Cool. I can work with it.
I mean, I listen, I don't disagree with that at all.
I didn't feel like I had that voice. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think that you absolutely need to do that. Because what I will say about me and my mother's relationship, one of the things that I appreciate the most is the fact that she was mama, but I could go and talk to her about any and everything. Didn't matter what it was. Obviously, have to maintain that level of respect, right? But there is nothing that we can't discuss. That was my entire life. If it was something that we couldn't discuss, it was totally on my end. It was because I'd be like, man, this just kind of feel weird talking about.
Yeah. In actuality, my situation was like that. I just didn't know that it was like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So
yeah, it does, because like I said, like I knew it was like that, but there were just certain things that it was just me, like I couldn't do it. But I knew, like with her, even now today, right? Same situation. Me and her can discuss anything. It doesn't matter what it is, and we've always been that way. So I think that's important. I think every parent should have that situation with their child. But
like I felt like that was real. Like I utterly enjoyed it because you're not setting yourself up for failure. Don't let me push you into something that you know that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my dad did not kick me out. But boy, you could tell he was getting tired of me being there. That's all I will say. You can feel it. You know how you feel you not want, you ever
Yeah.
Like you ever stay with somebody you can just feel, or somebody ever stay with you and you kind of like you don't want to push it, but you like, bro. Like what
I mean, you know what? He didn't push you.
But he did in his own way.
Yeah, he just kind of, but at the same time, right? Like he I think it was for the best, right? Because if I go by the conversations you and I had about your relationship, right? I think that you left at the right time. I think you went and did what you needed to do, right? Because I think that if you'd have stayed there a little bit longer, shit would have went way left. And it may not have been something that y'all can come back from.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, it was the right thing. I think he knew I was ready.
Yeah.
It's just me not trusting me to be ready.
I tell anybody, I think my mother, the best thing she could have did was that, though. Because I was
how do y'all agree with y'all's parents' parenting like skills?
Well,
do you look at it now? Because like now I'm 38, so it's totally different. It's like, I see why that happened. You know what I'm saying? When you can understand
it is like it's a whole bunch of empathy once you grow up and you have life experience.
Yeah, you have a little bit more empathy for your parents. You're like, yo, this shit look hard, boy. Because I'm seeing my homies with kids.
This shit is hard, and there ain't no fucking manual.
Yeah,
my sister's got kids. Like that shit look hard, boy. I be like, man, y'all playing. I'm still playing on rookie right now. Like y'all,
and you playing with people's lives.
You have to worry about me.
You paying with little lives. I gotta ask my daughter all the time, do me and your daddy traumatize you? You want to go to counseling? Like, I know I'm allowed to handle by myself. Her dad is about as intense as I am.
Yes, I mean, I agree with my dad's parenting skills. Like my mom was cool, but my dad's kind of like put some discipline, some drive. and some shit like that into me that I probably, if I stayed in Louisville, I'd probably be in jail right now.
And that's why Shelly got me out of St. Louis, and I owe everything to her for that.
Yeah.
She saw shit that
You
I
really
didn't.
don't know until you see other shit. That's why it's important to like take your kids and you go on family vacations together and see some other shit other than fucking Six Flags St. Louis or Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville. Or...
Yeah, we went to Chicago and we saw a prostitute giving head on the side of the road in the daytime. Remember that, BJ?
I do remember that.
No, BJ, remember when we saw that girl giving head in traffic? You was like, oh, that's fake, until a girl looked up and wiped her mouth off at her.
I do remember that. That was,
that was wild, son.
I remember that. Yeah, because
it was like a prank going around or something.
My practice wife was the one that pointed it out because she was driving. And I was like, man, nah, that ain't real. And then she like, yeah, got up and
wiped the mouth off in the middle of at the red light.
It was wild. It was wild times. But I mean, no, listen, the as I get older, the more and more I get older, the more and more I just appreciate my mom.
Superwoman. I mean,
God,
they made some shit fucking happen.
She got pregnant with me at 19 years old. Fam. At 19, I'm not sure I knew how to wipe my ass correctly.
BJ, my mama had me at 19.
Like, so I just like, she literally just had to like grow up overnight and make sure that my ass stayed alive somehow. You know what I mean? So like, I don't knock, of course, as a kid, there were some things I didn't agree with. But as I'm getting older, bro, I just was like, you know what? Like, look, she did with the best she could. She did a phenomenal job, right?
I do say so myself.
I ain't dead. I'm still breathing. I got my health. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just more and more appreciative as I get older.
And that's why whenever I get the chance, I try to spoil that woman as much as I fucking can.
Yeah. Facts. Even though it's always a point of contention whenever I try to do so.
Because you are, what you don't understand is 312 is the ground that everybody walks on when it's in your mama's eyes. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but boy, if she don't love her firstborn.
Well, you know, I am a deal.
hey, that's where I differ, see. So my mom treats me like that. My dad don't even have pictures of me in his house. So it's just different.
My mom is so iffy. Like, she's not me and his mom are the emotional motherfuckers, right? Like, we're emotional. That's not my mom at all. But she do little shit. Like, last time I visited home, I went to her duplex and her art studio's upstairs. I go up there. My mom's painting a portrait of me. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even like doing portraits, but she's doing a portrait of me.
And you realize as they get older, they soften up a little bit too.
But what I realize is she's always been soft, but in her own fucking way. And because I didn't see it how I wanted to see it and how I picture soft, I didn't realize.
Yeah, like I said, my dad called me on a random Thursday and just vent, and I'm like, bro, what is going on with you, man?
Yeah, but you gotta. I think that's important too, right?
Yeah, that's that way of like trying to get kind and just talk.
It's paying attention to how people reach out.
Yeah,
it's not about how you want them to. It's about how they're comfortable in doing so.
Yeah,
a lot of people get that fucked up because everybody usually get that fucked up with me because I'm not an overly emotional person. Hell, in my household, this has been a point of contention for years now. But like, you know what I mean? Because like my spouse, oh, you know, you're not emotional.
And what does that mean to a dude though? Like, what do you?
I'm like, I've never. But that's the thing. I've never been that person. But even my own mom, because my mom is like emotional. But like, if I don't, you know what I mean? Like with her, I think like with her, she just kind of learned, right? Because she's been dealing with me for 39 years now. But like, as a kid, she'd be like, "Man, you're just evil." You know what I mean?
Do
I'm
you
like,
even
"No,
care? Do you get that a lot? Do you even care?
yeah, bro, listen,
Like,
bro,
You
listen."
just gotta know BJ though. Like you gotta know BJ. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
know
I'm the
BJ.
same way though. It just seems like I don't give a shit about some shit till I do, and it's just like, bro, I don't have to do all the hooting and hollering and shit that you
But
do.
you give a shit in your way. I imagine you're giving the shit as that you ate shit. Like if you gotta, like BJ said, you gotta learn. It's not just about how you receive it. You have to learn how people give it out.
Exactly. I think, if more people would understand that, and this is speaking as a person who has been misunderstood in this way his entire fucking life, you have to recognize that like people are comfortable with doing things like a certain way, right? Obviously, like especially when you married or you with somebody, you have to kind of bend a little bit and kind of, accommodate some shit that they need, right? Because that's what a partnership is. But also, you can't just expect a person to be exactly what you want them to be. Like you have to recognize who they are as a person and how they do certain shit.
But that's vice versa too. You can't just expect the person to be how you want them to be.
Exactly. No, I mean this both ways. I mean like
Gotcha.
because what I mean. Of course, like you know, I'll use my relationship for a sec. Like, of course, there are certain things that I wish were different, but I recognize that no, like this is a human being. They have a certain way of doing things, so like you can't just expect everything to be exactly the way you want it. But then also too,
Dictatorship.
if it was exactly the way you want
It'd
it,
be boring.
it would be boring as shit.
It'd be boring. Like I'm bipolar. Like if I'm around somebody, I want to live in your fucking skin. However, after I live in your skin, I need about 3 to 4 days to myself.
Serial killer vibes over here.
Like it's both of them.
Let's
I
get the
want to
skin
be
on.
up under you. Like if we're around each other, I gotta touch you in some type of way. However, when I go home, I'm straight with not seeing you for a week.
So you want it when you want it, and when you don't, you fine.
I gotta recharge.
And
And
all women everywhere.
my house is my sanctuary. It's where I recharge at.
You do
And
be wanting to breathe though. Like, come on.
sometimes I just want to fucking breathe because what people don't realize, and everybody laugh because I don't have a TV. I kick it by my motherfucking self. We be in here fucked up and enjoying life. I said we, yes I did. But in enjoying life, like I have to have that time to myself. I don't be doing nothing. I ain't fuck with nobody else. It's just me and whoever up here talking to me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
everybody that way.
yeah. Like I got to.
I got a little bit of both. Like I could be a social butterfly. Pause.
I
I don't even
can
know if that's a
too.
plausible term, but damn it, I can be
But
a
I
social
bet you
butterfly, but I can also be off to myself.
after you be social, after y'all hee ha ha, you can go on about your business and not think twice about the social interaction that you had.
Right. All right, y'all. What y'all got for fuck shit of the week? We needed an episode. We needed an episode like that. We ain't got deep in a little while. Pause.
It was it wasn't too it was deep, but we still kept it a little light and fluffy. I enjoyed it.
What y'all got for fuck shit of the week? Nothing dark.
Oh, I'm about to say, well, the obvious is what happened in Louisville, but then also, fam. So 45 gets arrested and indicted,
And don't
but he
gotta
needs
take a
to
picture.
go to a motherfucking UFC fight.
What did you think was gonna happen?
But that's it. Listen, I didn't expect anything more or less, but it's just like, bruh, when you have money, or if you're somebody who just has like this strong backing in his following, it just shows the difference between like how certain people in society are treated opposed to others. It is my understanding that Buddy got hit with like 35 counts or some shit. And he just walking around at the UFC fight with the president of the company, taking pictures and shit next to Mike Tyson.
And didn't have to take a mugshot.
Didn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
That
But
took
On the
would
mug
have been
shots, I don't
legendary.
understand because he make money off of this shit, and it do something for. Because I think he was already selling like T-shirts like that. Damn.
yeah, some people were profiting off it, but yeah, man, it's just crazy. America's a crazy place to be, but
I think fuck shit of the week is Tyrese going on live radio and saying him and Paul Walker fucked the same Eva Mendes stunt double.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck that's about.
Why?
okay.
Like I hate a bring the past up ass motherfucker.
I mean, I don't understand why the men are doing it all but damn side. I mean,
I don't understand why the women do it. Like I don't understand why nobody do it. If it was the past, it was the fucking past.
and like, why is that information to give out anyway?
And now you got the stunt double because her name is listed in the credits. Who is those people?
Megan the Stallion.
And Tory
Oh,
Lanez.
and Tory Lanez. What about him?
Yeah, what about him?
That he
Yeah.
trying to do an appeal?
I seen where dudes getting BBLs and ab joints and.
But I told again, check about a year ago. I told y'all that shit.
and
Cap
shit,
and
spending,
plans.
like crazy money. Could you be with a dude that got a BBL?
He don't need to tell me. He don't need to tell me that he had a BBL on the 16th. I know he had an appeal. So I'm gonna ask a truthful question. From the trial, do y'all think that they really proved that he shot her? Not saying that he didn't. Let me say that for the record. Do y'all really feel like they proved that he shot her? Beyond a reasonable doubt.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. That was not on my to like the trial. I just saw bits and pieces of it.
I did too, but from what I read,
it sounded like a big ass clusterfuck. It sounded like nobody was telling the truth, and
her friends talking about no comment on all this other shit. I'm not saying that she didn't get shot because clearly she got shot.
I'm correct. It was messy than a motherfucker.
It was.
Should have been aired out like that. I wish they could have came to better terms for that shit because that shit was just.
And it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anyone.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Okay.
Well.
Hey, it's just been a long. What's your social handle, Hot Girl Line?
You can catch me on Facebook under Hewlett Packard. I think Instagram is the same name. And TikTok is still what
Creole
was
Season.
Creole Season 18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
BJ. I ain't got no social media.
But you can catch me at
Instagrams at All Moms Matter.
I was about to say wipe the dick before you suck it.
Smell the dick before you suck it. Pause. And I'm Pandemic Proof Losing First Podcast. Hey, if you like us, then hit that subscribe button right there.
Shit, fuck that. Tell your friends about us.
Something. Shit, y'all need to share this shit. Y'all be all secretive and shit.
Yeah, you can put me on camera.
Now. Y'all just be watching and looking. And then y'all put the little happy face like y'all watched the whole fucking episode.
You did
half of it.
Just share it. You didn't even go watch it. With
Wait, are we going off on viewers right now?
No. It's just the
we're just talking to them the way they talk to me.
It's a pep talk.
All right, man. Well, listen, I appreciate all of y'all that tune in, especially the ones that tune in every week. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your participation. Y'all add value to the show. I appreciate it. You know, and if you would like, right, what would be appreciated is after the show's over, you hit the share button. But
somebody got to step in, not politically correct. The fuck?
Man, fuck that. I said what I said, man.
Me
on
too.
God and them. On me and them.
And his big ass sandals.
Yeah.
Period.
But I do
God
gotta
and
go,
them.
so
Yeah,
Don't talk
Lucious
about
Friendz podcast,
Muslim.
episode 126. Fuck with us.
What?
East Side, hope.